Okay, so we're coming up to the Britania roundabout. I'm currently heading down Kensington Road. Now, personally, I feel entering the roundabout from Kensington Road is probably one of the most dangerous entries you can do. Mainly because the cars in the right-hand lane will block your view of the oncoming traffic and the roundabout. So when they do roundabouts, they always stagger the entry. So when you're in the entry, the lines are always cut across on a bit of a diagonal, so that way every car gets a view into the roundabout. So the right hand lane will be actually set back from the left hand lane so I can actually see into the roundabout, but people always roll forward and block your view. So I'm just going to pause this video now because I've got a lot of traffic up in front, and I'll switch it back on when we get to the roundabout. Okay, so it's about 20 past 8 in the morning, so we're in the thick of peak hour traffic, approaching the roundabout. So I'm coming up, first thing I'm going to show you is the lines that are across. Now if you look to the left of the grey car, you can see the dotted lines there. Now for the truck, the dotted lines will be back further. So as we get a bit closer, I'm going to show you those lines and why that truck needs to be a little bit further back. Now you can see the line in front of the Audi, how it's set back from the line that's in front of the Tesla. So everyone should sit back behind the lines. So we're coming up now. I'm going to indicate right because we're turning right at the roundabout. Now what they need is a car to come up Kensington Road. So you're looking for a car to come on from over here on the left and come around and come up Kensington Road to block off Fullerton Road and a Credible Terrace at the same time. So that's the pattern you're looking for. So we're going to come out, okay? Now he's stopped behind the line and I've got a view, but you can see I still can't see Fullerton Road. Now he's moved forward and totally blocked my view of Fullerton Road, so I can't see if any cars are coming on, okay? He's turning left, off we go. Now come off the gas straight away. And cancel my indicator. So you can see how the car rolled forward and blocked my view. And it wasn't until that car cleared that I could actually see Fullerton Road to know it's safe to enter. Now because the truck was going around with this left-hand indicator on, that created the necessary gap for me to enter. Making sure no one's turning right. Got the blue car coming out. He's on the other side. I got plenty of time to come on. All right, so coming on to the roundabout. Now I'm going to go up to Eastwood. So have a big look at the sign here. And the lines correspond with the lanes. So I'm in the right-hand lane, which is going to take me right around to Eastwood. That's one of your first priorities when you come out to the roundabout, is to make sure you know where you're going. So now I'm looking down here. Now there's an arrow on the road which clearly indicates I need an indicator. So mirror and indicate right. Bring the car around the left. So just follow the car around to the left, and that swings me around and gets me pointed onto the roundabout so I'm not running over the center island. Looking to the right. So see the blue car coming through? That's my gap. On we come. Looking right, staying in the middle lane, just looking where I want to go. And if anyone had to come on from the left, I would have actually seen that in my peripheral vision. So it's okay to look where you want the car to go. All right, so again, I'm just going to wait for a gap here. They're all turning straight through, so on we go. Now, as I come around, now as soon as I get level with this traffic island, I'm going to indicate left to let everyone know that I'm exiting the roundabout. Okay, so coming back onto the roundabout now, coming down again from Kensington Road. This time I'm going to enter in from the right-hand lane and go into the city. Now this is going to have a little bit of an extra kick to it. Because I'm in the right-hand lane and I want to go into the city, essentially I have to do a lane change on the roundabout to get to the left-hand lane to turn into the city, which is really dodgy, so I'm not going to do that. The beauty of the Britania roundabout is there's two roundabouts. So when I enter the first roundabout, I'm going to go to the second one and do a full loop of the second roundabout to go into the city. This avoids me having to do a dodgy lane change in the middle of the roundabout. So when we get close, I'll turn the camera back on again and I'll show you what a better view you get when you use the right-hand lane to enter this roundabout from Kensington Road. Okay, so now I've got the line on the left. You can see how they're offset like I was pointing out before. So when this car goes forward, I'm just going to move forward so I can see up here. And I probably won't even go all the way up to the lane because I want to allow the cars on my left to have a good clear view of Fullerton Road. It's very important for their gap selection. So I don't need to go any further forward than this. All right, they're all coming on now. Where's the grey car going? It's going up Fullerton Road. Fullerton Road's going to continue on. So watching around, Got a couple of cars here, they're going to turn right, so I'm just watching over. So as soon as that gap's there, they're on, that I can't enter. So I want to find out where this little red car's going to go. Little red car's coming around. Is he going to come up here? Nope, he's going up, there's a gap, they're going to come on, I can't enter. The white cars are going up. I'm still waiting for that gap. Okay, now the red car's going to create a gap, and here comes the white car. So, that's me. Now, off the gas. Remember, don't go too fast onto the roundabout. If someone cuts you off, you know, you're not carrying speed. Now, here's the trick. I need to go into the city, so I'm going to indicate right. Make sure that's all nice and clear. No one's turning, so I'm going to come on. He's not entering, looking over my shoulder. They're not entering. I'm going to keep looking the direction I want to go. I'm going to keep it nice and tight to the inside of the roundabout. Keep coming around. Now, as you come through here, you've got to make sure the people actually give way. So now I'm indicating left. He's stopping. What's the blue car doing? The blue car's stopping. Off we go. And that is how you navigate the Britania roundabout from Kensington Road. Next lap, I'm going to come down Fullerton Road. So now I'm going to head up to Decredible Terrace. I'm looking at the lines. The arrow goes around to Decredible Terrace from the right-hand lane. So entering from Fullerton Road is not too bad. The only trick here with entering from Fullerton Road is because I've got 3 lanes on my right, I'm actually going to need more than 1 car to hold the 3 lanes back. So essentially I need 2 cars coming up Fullerton Road to hold back Decredible Terrace. So I probably need 2 cars coming up. 1 car, by the time 1 car comes through, that first lane will be straight on. So watching over here, I don't need to watch these cars. I've got them in the corner of my eye, so I'm just watching what's happening on the roundabout. So looking through here, got the 2 cars coming through. This lane should continue to flow. Got the 3rd car coming through. Now he's got his right indicator on, so I'm not going to enter. Okay, so the blue car will come straight on now. So now I'm just watching. And I know I could have rushed it and jumped it then, but I wouldn't be able to show you how this gap selection works. Where's the ambulance coming from? Okay, so the ambulance is coming up my right-hand side, so I'm just not going to move. Okay, 2 cars coming through. That's my opportunity. On I come off the gas now. Slow it down, make sure no one cuts me off. Okay, so once you're on the roundabout, you want a nice good push to come on the roundabout, and then slow it down. Okay, and if I was going back into the city, I'd indicate right and do a lap, but I'm leaving, so making sure no one's turning. And then indicate left to exit, and that lets these guys know I'm exiting. Always indicate left to exit the roundabout. Now, your ideal point to exit is when your shoulder's on the middle of the road. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this series, and I hope it helps you out a lot with the Britania roundabout. Remember, if you want to see any of the other videos on driving, just let me know.